Okay. Oops, I should probably have closed my door back there so it's not distracting, but um either way, here we are. Happy Monday. Happy September 11th. For oops, I forgot to click off the stream on my other tab. For obvious reasons, September 11th has always sort of been for my, I guess, some of my formative years, a date of reflection. That was my freshman year of high school when the infamous September 11th happened. Um, and so it sort of it shifted a lot of things for my world and my understanding of the world. Um, so sort of a day of reflection, but also on a lighter and more capitalist note, I received my Timu order. I'm wearing one of said Timu order things. Most of what I got this time, this is only the second time I've used Timu, so like, but most of what I got was stickers. I'm not gonna lie, I bought a lot of stickers. I also bought a purse, which I'm pretty happy with. It's got a nice wide strap, and I bought a new tarot deck because I couldn't resist. So I have pulled the Magician specifically, which is one of my personal cards. I've pulled the Magician for today. So just so you know, that's my card for today intentionally. But this is the Lune de l'Univers tarot. I hope I didn't slaughter that. But anyway, so it's very like bright, bold watercolor. Very, very fun colors. So here is the Magician. It's also kind of a high gloss at the same time. But the Magician is a card all about potential and oh well, we're gonna have to fix that. It's a card all about potential, but it's also a card about it's a card of like you have all that you need to create wonderful things. And you have all the potential in the world to create something absolutely magnificent, something world changing, something so it's a card that for me means a lot. It's also I started with the Magician with Chimera Moon. That is the card that I started my brainstorming with in terms of that whole story universe. So that is sort of like it holds an extra special place in my heart. So yeah, so there's that. I haven't like literally my package was dropped off less than 15 minutes ago. So I've been like, ooh, look at all this stuff. But anyway, so yeah, so lots of new cards. Here's the Fool, which is absolutely stunning and I love it. High Priestess. I mean, just like all kinds of really cool details in there. But it does some of this looks to me like probably like AI generated, if I'm going to be honest. There's the Empress and the Emperor to go along with her. The Hierophant is interesting to me because it's faceless. And that has a different interpretation to Hierophant that is in some ways very appropriate. Yeah, so they're gorgeous. Some of them do have more of the sort of like dark gothic-y feel to it. Here's the Wheel, which is another one of my personal cards. Sort of I don't want to say it's not like 100% the sort of like the more Buddhist and influence of the wheel, but it's very similar in some ways. But anyway, so the card for today, me personally, is the Magician, but there are plenty of other cards. Look at Temperance. Temperance is really pretty. So again, like I haven't spent a whole lot of time with them because they've literally just arrived. But I will be, I think, using these for at least part of September. And then with Preptober, I will probably be going back to the Shadowscapes Tarot deck because that is my Chimera Moon deck. So anyway, today's card. But I did order some bookish stamps and then like a little star rating. It's not even going to show you on the box, but it's a little 5-star wooden stamp. So I have the clear stamps and the rating stamps. I was thinking for like a reading journal. I also got a 50 pack of bookish stickers. I think, I don't remember how many designs they have in here. But like stack of books. Different stacks of books. And then I did get a different style of bookish stickers. So I got those. And then I could not resist when I saw them. They had some Alphonse Mucha stickers, and he's one of my favorite all-time artists. I love his designs, and I almost bought a tote bag, but that was his designs, but just like really cool Art Nouveau. So I got a whole bunch of these in one pack, and then I ran across the idea of like really cute things or worlds within jars, and I'm like, oh, that's cute and adorable, but also like very somehow attractive to my brain at this point. So I bought 2 different packs, and this little guy was on top, and I'm just like, you are adorable, and yes, please. So I got 2 different packs of different kinds of like worlds and critters in jars. I got a whole bunch of different stickers. And I honestly don't know how many stickers, because I was just like, yes, these are cute. Yes, these are cute. So I got a lot of stickers. I also got some that were like very sky oriented, sky and moon. I got some that were labeled as tarot, but I think they're not actually tarot stickers. They have a framework around them that approximates some of the designs on some tarot decks. But also it was a cat on one of them. I was like, yeah, sure, I'll buy that. And then here's another one with like a little ship. There we go. So like they have the framework of a card, but they're not really they're not a real tarot card thing. But some of them I suppose I could use. Like I could use that for the moon. Could use this one for lovers. So like, you know, there are some that could be used. Ooh, this one's nice. But they are not necessarily tarot cards, stickers. I like that one. But yeah, so I bought a whole bunch of stickers. The earrings, the purse, and the stamps. And that was my entire purchase. Just like stamps and well, stickers galore and a few stamps and one deck of tarot cards. So that was I definitely put back some of the washi tape that I was going to buy, because I was like, I don't really need 5 more rolls of washi tape. I don't need it. But anyway, yeah, so I may be spending okay, I'm gonna have to get a one thing for cheap Temu earrings is you may or may not have to get your needle-nosed pliers out and fix the dangly bits to actually stay on. So there you go. But yeah, so that was my entertainment, was waiting for the mail to arrive so I could see all those stickers. But yeah, anyway, I did ask a question at the top of the chat. What are you hoping to get accomplished this week, or what are your top priorities for this week? I think my top priority for this week is to, one, I want to finish the current revision, editing pass, whatever we call it. And that will, so the end of this week is like mid-month. And so I know that the NaNoWriMo like packet that they put together for your suggested prompts to like during prep starts 6 weeks out. So I'm hoping that I will have everything that I want done for this particular editing pass so that I can spend some time laying out more of what I want for book 3 in Chimera Moon. So that's kind of like, I want to get done with this particular pass and have it ready to go. That's my top priority. Megan says, it is a new week, isn't it? I was just trying to find little ways to get ahead this week. I'm tracking my time, and on Wednesday, I'll analyze that and then set a schedule that works for me. Nice. Monique says, I'm working on chapter 33 of my novel today. Excellent. As far as adulting goes, I made a doctor's appointment. Yay! And folded the laundry. Excellent. You want a cookie for making an appointment. You deserve a cookie for that. Absolutely. You were in 6th grade. You're in 4th grade. Oh, goodness. Yeah, that makes me feel old. I think I was in freshman year of high school. So I guess I was I 14 then? Maybe? Somewhere in there. And Megan says, ooh, very pretty to the new tarot cards. Yes. Oohs. Pretty artwork. Yes. You do like the dark gothic-y feel on some of the cards. Yes. They're a combination of like both really bright colors and dark gothic-y stuff. And it just kind of makes me happy. You love Art Nouveau more than any other style of art, except for maybe Fauvism. Ooh, that's a good choice too. Dinosaur, yes. I'm really tempted to open that packet and just like see what all else is in there, because they have like little teeny tiny thumbnail pictures and I'm like, I can't see all of them. But yes. Okay, so you pulled the Page of Swords. Ooh. So pages are always sort of like, and can be, not always, they can be indicative of sort of like the process of learning or like developing new skills. Pages can be sort of like that youthful energy of like still figuring out the world around them, and swords are one of the communication sort of suite. So learning communications. Stacy says, hello, welcome. There's also a new moon this week. That's right. Yes. All good things. Diane says, you're totally procrastinating by beginning to set up the 2024 planner. Do I have a Q4 planning set up? No. Oh, but see, if you're planning to eventually, this may be an excuse that you can use. If you are planning to sell potential planners for next year, Q4 is when you want them available to sell. So if you're planning to make them or make designs that you're then going to sell or offer as digital download type things, then that's totally the right timing. I've already seen ads for 2024 planners on social media, so I know it's coming. Yeah. Okay, my brain says we need to get to work. I do have to do a little bit of work in my planner, um, and probably get distracted by stickers. Um, but um, I'm hoping that within this first sprint, I will be able to shift over to the digital. All right, let's do this. Do we want a teapot or do we want turtle? Teapot or turtle? What are your preferences? Diana says, not just moving things around on an Erin Condren undated planner. Gotcha. Okay. Megan says, I've already started planning for next year in your Notion, and you're busy, and you're planning for right now. It's lots of planning, even more action. So busy. Yes. Yes. Okay. Megan votes for teapot. Okay. All right. You second yay pot. Gotcha. Okay. All right. Let's do this. One, save your document if you've already been working. If not, now's a great time to pull it up, which is what I'm doing right now. Make it bigger. I obviously had a more minimized document. Okay, so one, save your document. Two, take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. Three, let's set on a hair scrunchie. Three, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And four, make sure if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I did manage to, I think, get, where did I put that? I think I managed to get everything that I needed done for the planner. The little extension for this for the other earring came off again, so I just took it off and I put it somewhere. I am intending to just grab some needle nose pliers a little bit later. But now I'm gonna have to remember where I set it, which could be a problem. Oh well, I'm sure I'll find it when I'm cleaning my desk. Anyway, so I had about 90 seconds into left in the sprint when I finished. So I took a look at one of the miniature worlds in the bottles stickers, and look how cute that is. Like, maybe don't focus on my face. This one has a little rabbit or hamster with, maybe I should find like something that has, here we go. Maybe, there we go. There we go. But like, they've also got sweets. And just like random, I was trying to just kind of pick through and see if there were any obvious like repeats. So there's a little astronaut situation. I think this was one I had seen in the thumbnails, little cute little deer situation. Okay, so they have a couple that are similar vein, but not the same. So here's two that are just like kawaii faces. Here's another astronaut. There does not appear to be, at least in this pack, look at the little fox, so cute. There does not appear to be any repeats in this first. Oh, this is so cute. I like that one. Little, that'd be like a perfect like date night sticker to put in your journal. So cute. Yeah, there don't appear to be any repeats in that pack, which is kind of cool. And this was not the pack with the dinosaur. This was the other one. Because I mentioned I found two different listings for worlds in bottles. I'm like, okay, sure. So nice. I did, in fact, use some of the sky stickers for this week's task list already, because I couldn't help myself. And then the other one that I haven't opened yet that I'm kind of excited about was this one was cats and moons and maybe coffee, or just cats and moons. I'm not sure. Anyway. Ooh. The cat has a mane. Cute. That was just a little heart. There's the camera. I need to figure out where the camera is. Oh, that was fun. Nice. Some fun, slightly different aesthetics. Okay, so far I have not seen any coffee, so this one might just be the cats and the moons. How cute is that one? Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely distracted by stickers, for sure. Yeah, no coffee, it appears, in this one. And that's fine. But yeah. So Jenna slips into the back, and then Monica's like, dirty joke. Yes. Diane says it's turned into a whole build a new Erin Condren planner with what you have over here. Ooh, your Frankensteining planners. Yes. Yes, yes. Francis, I got these on Temu, actually. So I don't, like, I mean, if you want to be inundated with daily emails, or more than daily emails, then sure, I can recommend Temu. But definitely, let me see if I have, if I can find. Okay, so the cats. Oops. Let me see if I can find. Oh, come on. You're not gonna let me do it. Okay. Anyway, maybe. There we go. Let's try that. Cats and Moons. I'm not affiliated in any way, shape, or form. I do not make money off of your purchases. So that's the Cats and Moons. And then the here's one of the world bottles. And then here is, nope, that's the Flower and Books one. Here's the other one. World bottle pack 2. That's not what they're called. That's just what I'm calling them based on my order. So yeah. So those are the world in bottles, and the cat. Don't think I've shared this one or opened this one yet. I got these Flower and Book stickers. And then I got what was labeled as Cottagecore Aesthetic, which is apparently currently sold out. So I won't share that one, I guess. I don't know. But yeah, so I got, I'm sure I bought too much. I'm sure that I bought too much. But I don't do it very often. And it was like some sort of anniversary sale or something. So I did get them some percentage off. Yeah, these are the Flower and Books. So they're all different flowers coming out of different books. It's nice, sort of like, I wouldn't call it, that's not cherry blossom, but like, I don't know. Got some lavender. And then they have stacks of books as well. So just different books and flowers in that pack. Again, I bought, I don't know how many stickers all total. And I'm going to have to find a place for them. Which means I'm going to have to probably declutter some things in order to make room for my stickers. I did order some of these as well, but they were like fewer in a pack. They're the PET stickers. So yeah, I don't know. I ordered a whole bunch of stickers. What can I say? I'm a child at heart and I want stickers. You know. So Megan says, I started writing a script for a super secret project. Ooh. And then stopped to watch a video on how to write scripts. Okay, so sort of like how to format them or how to paste them or things to include versus not. That kind of stuff. Also, is this a new avatar picture? I feel like, am I oblivious? Did I not pay attention to this? I like the picture. You're cute. Diane says, Jenna. Yay! And Jenna says, Diane! Regina says, I love that. The super secret script project. Super secret script. Yes. Regina is working on a 1-hour read for Kindle Unlimited. Nice. Jenna is editing for a client after getting things sorted for book 1 and 2 with draft to digital. Nice. Cute. Stickers are adorable. They are very adorable, and that's one of the reasons why I got suckered in. I got very suckered in. Yeah, it's constant emails, multiple times a day, and it's kind of ridiculous. And I'm like, my mom ordered some stuff as well. After I showed her the website. Hers are more practical though, for the most part. And so I'm waiting until after we get her order, and then I might be unsubscribing from Temu emails because that's just like a ridiculous amount of emails. So, oh my God. Sorry, I just opened the cartoon pack. Look at the frog and his hat. Yeah. Ooh, there's a cheeseburger floating in a bottle. So it's an astronaut kitty floating in the galaxy. Anyway, so yeah, the amount of emails that they send is really obnoxious. Very obnoxious. So if you are someone who stresses when your email inbox count goes up, then maybe not for you. Just maybe not. How cute. Anyway, I'm getting very distracted. All of the above, and yes, it is a new avatar. Okay, gotcha. You switched at the beginning of the stream. Okay, so I'm not nuts. I'm not like okay, good. See, she's super cute. Yeah, I'm just gonna be very, very excited to use all of these. There's a whole bunch of like girl with dragons or girl with monsters, which I am 100% here for. But yeah. So anyway, the amount of stickers that you own is preposterous, and you still need more. Yeah. I mean, there's something so special about stickers and being able to just like have them. They give you such like great endorphins. Oh, nice. They've got some copyrighted characters, I'm sure. Studio Ghibli, Totoro-esque characters. So some of these, like I wish, because I know that a lot of these are probably ripped off of other people's designs, unfortunately. So maybe I'll eventually be able to track down the original, like either artist or inspiring artist, and be able to like pay them for their work. But at the current moment and the current budget I have, these are what I'm going with. So it's a sign. Cheeseburger in paradise. Nice. Okay, so I need to put the stickers away, at least set them to the side, because I do need to work during this next sprint in the digital, which means not staring at all the stickers. Diane gives me thumbs up for that. Yes. People like me who are not very artistically inclined, stickers make a bland page a happy place. Exactly. Plus it harkens back to our childhood, where we got stars and stickers and fun stamps on pages. Gonna move all of these off to the side. And I'm going to be very happily, after the stream, or maybe during a bonus sprint, sort of doodling up some ideas of how I want my reading journal to like, because guaranteed it's going to have some of these stamps and also lots of stickers on it. So yeah. Okay. So again, I've moved all the stickers off my desk, so I'm not going to hopefully get distracted again. And Abigail is here. Hello. Welcome. Happy Monday. And Megan is also excited to see Abigail. Yes. Okay. So second sprint is the self-promo sprint. So that means if you have something that you would like to promote that is writing adjacent, the second sprint is your time to do so. So that means if you have a YouTube channel, Twitch channel, Etsy store, Amazon author page, website, blog, social media, etc., that is writing adjacent and you would like to promote it, or if you have books that are recently out, soon to come out, on sale, etc., now's your chance to promote those. And don't forget that if you don't have the Blue Wrench of Power, you will not be able to post direct links. Other than that, here are your regular reminders. 1, save your document. Save it frequently. Back it up if you haven't recently. 2, make sure that you take a sip of whatever it is you're hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go. 30 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Okay, I did manage to finish that section. So I was marking that and a couple other things off in my checklist for this project. So yeah, I still have not gone and closed those doors. I'm sorry for anybody who that bothers. I'm really sorry. I'm just lazy because I don't want to get up and actually do it. Plus, I forget whenever I get up because I'm like, I'm doing XYZ at the moment and I forget. How we doing? How we doing? I feel like this last thing of Happy Planner stickers that I got has been really like they haven't quite done the, I don't know, what is it called, the kiss cut, where it sort of like cuts almost all the way through but not really. I don't know, it feels like it's done something strange because it doesn't want to separate from the backing, and so it's like constantly peeling up the paper underneath it. But I guess you take that risk with any sticker sheet that you get, right? I'm doing my best to like try and use up some of the sticker sheets because I've got plenty of extra stickers now, but also like that's been an effort that I'm trying to do, is just like use more of the sticker sheets that I have and like actually finish off sheets instead of just, you know, taking a few of the really pretty ones and then leaving the rest. But sometimes it's hard because sometimes some of the stickers just aren't as good. I'm being a sticker snob, apparently. Is there a term for that other than sticker snob? Sticker aficionado? I don't know what you would call it. Anyway, so I've finished decorating that. Decorating all the checklists, decorating all the things, having fun with it. Yeah. Sticker liquor, nice. And Funky Sai is here. Hello, you made it. Yay. And Thog is also here, I see. So welcome. All right, don't forget that was the second sprint, so self-promo time. If you have something you want to promote, now's your chance to do so. Let me put this off to the side again. Megan says, if you haven't seen it yet, I collected great stories that you shouldn't miss, plus some fun. And so here is the link for Megan's Substack. Or you can check out all of Megan's links there at the link tree. And Jenna says, while my books are in the process of going wide, there's also a promised cover reveal happening the week after with a surprise attached. Ooh. And so here is the link for that stream. Funky Sai says, yay, you made it. We're glad you made it. Hooray. Monique says, getting this fight scene rolling. 15 vampires versus 4 vampire hunters and a fairy. Our odds are not in Jane's favor. Is this the ambush that you're talking about? Because the way to even the odds are to A, set traps ahead of time, or B, I mean, is there any chance that that Jane could carry around like a Super Soaker 5000 filled with either holy water or garlic water? I don't know. I don't know if that sort of fits in the way that your vampires are built, but that might change the odds a little bit. The way these vampires fight is a lot more like ninjas, Gotcha. Okay, so this is more of like the lowest point moment. So Jane would not likely have a Super Soaker 5000 with oh, Jenna says some of your vampires just left. Garlic water sounds like a good thing to wash down pizza with. I mean, again, it depends on the world building. Funky Sai had to do some research on synesthesia during that sprint. Synesthesia is really interesting. And from what I understand, it comes in different forms as well. And so people experience it differently, which makes for really, really cool differences. So yeah. Regina says to Monique, your story sounds like great fun. Yes, it does. Megan says, I took the dogs out that sprint and opened your sparkling water early unintentionally. You usually wait until 12 to open it because you consider it a special treat and you want to drink regular water first. Gotcha. But you were on autopilot. You opened it and took a sip before you realized it wasn't 12 yet. Well, some days you deserve your treat early. Some days. So there you go. Jenna, and also what flavor of sparkling water, or is it just like just plain sparkling water? I found that I really liked certain flavors of like the LaCroix and the bubble, but certain flavors I just was not a fan of. Like the lime is okay, but the key lime is fantastic. But I also just like I had to stop drinking it because it was I was not burping enough of it out, and so it was affecting other areas. So yeah, Jenna says a few pages edited and working on making a late lunch. Excellent. Abigail made a to-do list for the rest of the day and got started cleaning the kitchen. Fantastic. Yes. Cleaning has to happen one way or another. Funky Sai says there's nothing not to love about giant vampire battles. There we go. Yes. Regina says to Megan, I'm also having my sparkling water early as well. The groceries arrived, so you're microwaving lunch. Ooh, a sticker vicar. Nice. Nice. Sadly, this scene is not going to end well. For which side? I'm assuming if this is the darkest moment or lowest moment, that would be Jane and Uraine characters. So, vampires. Didn't find a word for a sticker collector, but you found an article with lists of names for various collectors. Ooh, I will have to go visit that because that sounds like right up my alley to slip a couple of those into a story. There was where Jenna's vampires laughed. Struck by Genius is a great memoir about a person getting synesthesia from head energy. Ooh, okay, I hadn't heard of that one, but I'll definitely check it out. Cherry Limeade from Waterloo. Ah, okay, I don't think I've had that one, so I might have to try it at some point. Monique says, yes, going to be the lowest point for Jane. She and her family are going to be rendered powerless. Temporarily, of course. Funky Sai says, it's time for coffee. Be right back. Excellent. Yes. If you need coffee, if you need water, if you need sustenance, absolutely make sure you are doing that. For our third sprinty sprint, and I'm planning to do a fourth sprint today, so no worries if you have some work to get done and want to stick around. Okay. For our next sprint, farting pug or farting ghost? Pug or ghost? What is your preference for farting critter? So we have farting ghost or we have farting pug. Jenna says pug and Megan seconds the pug. And Diane tripled it. Oh no. Wait, Megan changed her mind. Oh no. Okay, and Abigail also says ghosty. Okay, so we will do ghosty. Did I share it? Yes. Okay. All righty. So we can always do the pug next time. All right. So let's get ourselves set up. 1, save your document. 2, take a sip of whatever it is that you are hydrating with. Cheers. Uh-oh, looks like Jen is going to have to go to war with your Amazon on price matching your perma-free roll-up sleeves. 3, straighten your spine, roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, take one. Here we go, 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go! Alrighty, that was the third sprint. How'd it go? Alrighty. Managed to. Did I do it backwards? Doesn't matter. I don't think it matters. Tightened that one. Might as well tighten this one. Do. Well, I'm thinking about it anyway, because otherwise I will forget. Come on. Why was the other one easy to do and this one is not? Okay, it's a little tighter anyway. An ad? You got an ad? Really? Oh, I wonder. I heard rumors that they were going to be rolling out or beta testing monetizing smaller channels. But really, you've been getting ads since I crossed 700. Really? I'm going to have to go in and check my YouTube studio to make sure, because I thought I was still a part of the 1000 group. That's interesting. I may have money there. Let's find out. Monetization. No. It's still showing I still have to reach 1,000 to apply to become a YouTube partner and earn money. Well, dang. So they're making money off of me, but I'm not making money. That's a stinky. Yeah, they might still put ads on your stuff beforehand. Yeah. So they're monetizing despite us. I mean, we knew that was going to happen, but yeah. Okay. Well, I guess somehow or another I just need to collect another 300. we need to sucker in another 300 people. No. Only if the 300 people want to be here. But no. Okay, so that's interesting because I don't see ads on my stuff. So yeah. Do you get it? I'm curious if you use any of the timers that if you use any of the timers, do you also get like interrupted ads on those, or do you get like just like the banner ones that don't interrupt the countdown? I'm curious. If anybody has played with my timers on your own and gotten like an interrupted thing, let me know. Because then I think I can go back into each of the videos and like specify types of ads that can run on there. I think. Anyway, I'm very distracted now because I'm now curious to like all of the things. Anyway, so Monique, the worst is finally behind you. Excellent. Now you want to or need to decompress. Excellent. But good job on getting through the worst part. Heather says hello. Hello. You didn't get the 30-minute heads up. You were doing things through a different channel where you're apparently not following me. Oh no, you're one of my 300. It's okay. It's okay. I'm not upset because people come in and out and it's fine. Amazon Battle Part 1 is done. Yay! The edit is taking a long time due to too much Anglocentrism, assuming European aristocracy is just like England. Ooh, but see, there's differences, and that's the thing. Because I know there are differences in like ranking for, I think, historically Germanic versus English. I think there's also a difference. I can't remember if it's Italian, but like there's a difference in terms of like Margrave is one of the titles. And I'm trying to remember because I wrote it down at some point. At least I wrote down some of them. Where's my orange? There's my orange. Because this is something that I have for several of my stories as well. And I'm like, is this the right thing? And I'm forever having to okay. So I had done a chart for myself. And also sort of like how you addressed them. And it's sort of like I was trying to figure out where the Margrave happened. And in some stories, it's like a little or some. So this one is sort of like the questionable. Where does it fall in terms of like Margrave versus Count or Earl? And the title, whether or not you use Count or you use Earl. And so, and whether or not there's a baronet or not. So like, yeah, you kind of have to do a little bit of research for that kind of stuff. So I definitely understand because there are going to be some people who will be very upset if you get it wrong. And there are going to be some people who are like, oh, I've seen that title before. Sure. So, so yeah. Okay. So you've been getting ads since I've gotten 700. Interesting. Time to make that bank. I wish. But I think Glory has talked about this before, and like they had hit the monetization levels thanks to doing shorts, and increasing their followers through shorts, and then but they hadn't gotten a payout except for maybe one time, because the payouts have to hit $100 if that's right. I think that's right. I'm not sure. I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm not sure. Funky Size says, I'm all for you getting whatever money from this. You deserve it. I think all of us deserve it because, we do share our stuff. Yeah, so and you may want to go back through Jenny, you may want to go back through some of Glory's awkward sibling hour chats, because there were a couple that they focused on how they grew their channel and sort of like what tips and techniques they used, sort of analyzing what did and didn't work. And they've also talked about the money from it. So yeah, they might still put ads on the end of your stuff them making money before we make money. Yeah. Took you back at first. You thought you had missed an ending. Oh no. Time to get you to 1,000. Eventually we'll get there. Slow and steady is fine with me. I mean, so as long as it is, I don't know that I could handle going quote unquote viral at this point, because I'm like, I don't know, I don't have the wherewithal. I don't know enough about the process. I don't know enough. I really, and it seems like people who have gone viral real quick, real fast, has just like had some really negative impacts. I mean, eventually they do kind of square things out a bit, but yeah. Diane is also working towards the 1K. Yeah, from what I understand, there is a a real sort of like slowdown or stall right between the 600 and 1,000, somewhere in there. There's a slowdown, and there's also a slowdown like after you get over the 1K mark. There's a slowdown somewhere between like probably the 1,600 again, and then like it takes a while to get up to 3K, and then like from 1K to 5K sometimes takes a really long time from what I understand. But again, it will grow. It will grow. Just there are ebbs and flows, and as far as I know, the more you grow, the faster it gets eventually. But there are certain sort of like statistical points where I have heard multiple people talk about like it slowed down really hard around these numbers. But I can't remember all of them, because some of them they were talking about like really big, enormous numbers, and I'm like, I'm not going to get there for who knows how long. But yeah, so yeah, all you streamers that motivate us daily on the daily deserve it. I think we all do, yes, but I think anybody who has their channel ought to be profiting off of their own work. So having 1,000 people subscribed seems like a lot. But yeah, so I'll get there eventually. Again, I'll get there eventually. I have no doubt. Jenna says, I usually do you watch on the replays and you get them there. Not sure about the timers. Okay, gotcha. Heather says, remitting that ASAP. Excellent, done. Yay! Excellent. Oh, I don't know that I've seen this channel of yours, so I'll have to also remedy that on my end. Yeah, it is a bit sly, but corporations do what they're going to do. Jenna says, thank you. I couldn't remember who had mentioned that monetization. So I know that there are a couple who are monetized, and I know there are a couple who have talked about it openly. Some people don't prefer to talk about money, and that's fine. I think it's illuminating when you do, but I also know that talking about monetizing and talking about money with the YouTube algorithm gets you a different kind of traffic than what you are normally accustomed to, and people start coming for you for that. So it drives its own traffic in some ways. So I don't know. It's weird. I have not figured out the science and the magic behind the monetization and the algorithm. But again, slow and steady is fine with me. Heather says, now that I think of it, I might have seen an ad on your channel before. I don't know. I'm going to have to like go swap channels and like poke into my archive and be like, do I get an ad? You have 682. Ooh, you're very close to 700. Nice. But yeah, it's slow. Yeah. And since I've dropped down to 2 days a week, I have definitely noticed also a slow and even sort of like a backwards crawl sometimes. So, but again, that's because I'm not posting as much. So Jenna says, yeah, I'm in that right now as well. You keep giving 650 a high five and then losing 15-ish peeps and then growing them back. And yeah, it's a thing. Yeah, Thog says there is a thing about viral stuff that you were listening to on NPR, on the NPR segment called "On the Media." You will find the show, and you may have to DM me the link rather than post it because I don't know if it will come through. You learned that virality is engineered. Oh, interesting. I I may have to go hunt that down. Um, in fact, can I look it up and post it now? NPR on the media viral. Mm, do you happen to remember what the title of it was? Um, okay, I'm going to say virality is engineered. Um, oh Lord, there's a lot of there's a lot of NPR segments that include virality and on the media and all that. So yeah, you may have to find it to me and send it to me via DM. Diane says, I'm all into watching Nick Nimmin and all the how to grow tips and tricks, right? I followed Catherine Manning as well for those things, as sort of like on the more how to YouTube side of things. If YouTube profits, the creator should. I think so. But we can still succeed from doing the actual work. Indeed. You're all for being talked about. You're all for the monetization and money aspect of it being talked about openly. We're all in the same boat, right? Time for that integrated ad placement. Jules comes back from a sprint timer. Hi, make sure to hydrate with, holds up a brand water bottle, right? I mean, you could do the sparkling water, the canned water, you could do the flavored water, the caffeinated water, you could do the water bottle jug from a particular brand, right? Yeah, branding would be good, branding deals, but I don't know how to do those. I don't know how to do the contracts for it. I don't know how to invoice for it, like none of that stuff. So eventually, I will have to figure that out before I really do hit the 1,000 mark. I think, because I don't even know if brands talk to people before they're at 1,000 or not. I don't know how it works, again, because I've been on the slow and steady train. Heather says, mostly the art channel is to keep the writing/editing watching separate from the art channels that you watch. Ah, okay, but I do think you'll be showing things there, like your processes when you can. Gotcha. Diane says, I'm doing twice a week too on the art channel. Thought about going once more sometime for the art. Gotcha. Look it up. It was just a couple weeks ago. You will find it. Excellent. Thank you. Jenna says, I remember the Try Guys talking about this way back when they split from BuzzFeed. They and a few others who spun off from them said they focused months on just how to play the algorithm and when. Yeah, when to post is something that apparently is very important. How big tech went to shit. Nice. Is that what it's called? I'll have to look it up. Yes, for Nick. And make the water brand liquid death. You're currently listening to Dennis, what's his name, from the YouTube formula. Oh, okay. See all the things. Yeah, if you have Rex for yes, so how big tech went to shit, or went to hell. Not sure which cuss word it is. That is the name of the post that Dog was talking about. Okay. So, but yeah, if you are watching this on the replay and you have recommendations for channels and or podcasts and or articles for how to figure out the algorithm and monetization and all of that kind of fun stuff, please do leave that in the comments and in the chat, because yeah, some of these names I have not heard of before, so I will definitely be binging after this stream. But speaking of streaming and sprinting, we need another sprint. Because I promised you a bonus sprint. So, and I think I also promised the pug. So let's do the pug. Our stinky pug friend. present. Share screen. Share screen. Make it big. All right. Here we go then. So 1, save your document. 2, take a sip of whatever it is you are hydrating with. Cheers. 3, straighten your spine or roll your shoulders back for that posture check. And 4, make sure that if you need a break, to get some extra water, to get a snack, to write down all these fantastic names and channels that are popping up in the chat. Make sure you do that. Here we go. 25 minutes. Hi, Becca. Welcome. 25 minutes in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. All right. I do need to finish this sentence. Okay. Yeah. There we go. Save. Am I close to the end of this? I'm almost done with this chapter, which is good. Because that will have given me 2 sections that I needed to get done. So yeah, so I'll probably finish this after, just before I leave the room. Just like get it done. But yeah, so that was good. Essentially, I'll have finished two larger chapters. These were very much the longer sections. So yeah, that's good. And I did write down a couple of the things and channels that y'all had talked about in my recommendation pages. So I've got them over here now. I thought about putting them on the YouTube channel specific, but I just put them in the general list. That way I can come back to those a little bit later. Yeah. So not bad. Not bad. So then once I get this chapter finished, I'll be able to mark it off on my checklist, which will feel amazing. Oops, wrong side. I just tossed the pen into the bucket and I realized it was, oh no, where'd it go? There we go. It's not a certain way. I can't see what color it is. So, okay. So I did share a couple of links in particular for some of the things that we were talking about. I found NPR's podcast list, and if you're interested, the episode in particular that Thog was referencing is the September 1st episode. So this link will take you to just like their podcast and the episode links, but not to the September 1st in particular. So you have to scroll down a little bit. Here is Nick, is it Nieman or Neiman's channel? And here, I wasn't sure. There's a book by Daryl Eves, and there's a channel for Daryl Eves. So I wasn't sure if this was particularly the correct one, but I think Diane said it was. So, Diane also mentioned that you found the audio for this particular book at the State Library, so that you could check your audio, or you could check Libby. Francis said you have to go. Thanks so much for hosting. You had a very productive time. Yay! I'm glad. Funky Sai got some editing done. Excellent. Good. Abigail says, thanks for hosting. You're welcome. You got a lot done. It was lovely to be with us again. Yes. Yes, yes. Also, let me see if I can find real quick Gloria's channel. Gloria Writes the Blues. And here is copy. Here's Gloria's channel. So that we can, because I'm not entirely, I don't remember which episode it was of the Awkward Sibling Hour. So I can't tell you right off the top of my head, like which one it was where you're talking about the algorithm and monetization and all of that. But Gloria is also just a fun channel. So, alrighty. Let me also share, just while we're sharing all the links, let me share the tiny URL. for Cat's wondrous spreadsheet. I'm seeing Paper Tiger. I'm not seeing a whole lot of the normals had their streams scheduled, but you can at least check their channels. And then, yeah. Anyway, so happy Monday and happy sticker day for me because I have all the stickers now. And I will see y'all soon. I'm planning again. I have some things that I want to get done this week, but I'm planning to stream on Friday. So I will see y'all on Friday. All right. Don't forget to save. Bye.